It's Week 15 of the NFL, and we'll see Bijan Robinson. He's a newly minted 2,000-yard rusher with a shot at surpassing the single-season record. It's the Falcons and the Raiders on Monday night.
We've all waited long enough to get here. It's time for some football as we welcome you to the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
We're through the bye weeks and into the race for the postseason. Week 15 is underway on EA Sports. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So off our first snap, we already have a pause for injury. One of the linebackers out there in some discomfort and being checked on. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Cousins. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
Gardner's the kind of guy that you just say his name. You just look at him there with the mustache in the huddle. He just puts a smile on your face. And oh, by the way, he tends to elevate the people around him. Last year in Indianapolis, filling in for Anthony Richardson, yeah, it was only 15 touchdowns on paper. But man, he made that team believe, that city believe. And he's hoping to do the same here in Vegas.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 23. Now, he gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down. But I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Cool on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the Raiders offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Minshew. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Takes the handoff, now to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons threatening to run away with it already. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, the whole league has followed his pursuit of this record in recent weeks, and that score does it. Most rushing touchdowns in a single season.
And what a case. This has been a record some thought might not be breakable anymore. It's just fallen to one of the greatest scoring seasons this league has ever seen.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Minshew. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 2nd down. Running right, it's Madison. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
He was brought down by Richie Grant.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. 21-0 our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. He's got it, room to run. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Got a man open, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. That one hits for 30. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Staying with Robinson. Room to the right. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons ballooning the first half lead even further. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Throwing here, Minshew. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Looking. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Brings up third down.
Back now, pressure on its way. Screen set up here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Falcons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And with the end of the season in sight, he's looking for a strong finish to capture that NFL rushing crown. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Cousins now. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. And that's going to move the chains. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Minshew. Can't handle the hot throw there as it winds up incomplete. Nearly an interception on that play. So 2nd down coming up. Minshew setting up to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And he'll bring the fumble back for a touchdown. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders NFL. Bradley Pinion sets to kickoff.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Minshew looking to throw. Rifles it, and it's on the money on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Minshew to throw. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Oh, Kate. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He's got this one at the 37. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And in the closing stretch of this season, right now he is poised to finish as the league leader in receiving yards. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome in giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
Back to the well again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from 35 yards away. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. We've reached the midway point of this game. The visiting Falcons taking a lead into that locker room. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Isaiah Pacheco. What a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Javonte Williams. A touchdown run in the victory. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley. Check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. And it was the visiting LA Rams who get the victory in that one. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown catch in the victory. It was the former Longhorn Bijan Robinson who was tough to stop in that first half. He's accounted for 4 touchdowns already, 3 on the ground and another one through the air for good measure. He was able to run wild in those first 2 quarters. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
Send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage. It sets up your play action. It keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that makes it 3rd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this.
And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's Cousins. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Back to throw, Cousins. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, but an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
Third and long for him here. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
They'll run here on first down. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Koo on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll go right back to Madison. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They're going play action. The Falcons getting close, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He's got in at the 32. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. A give right side. Here's Algier. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Cousins. Open receiver, caught. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And there's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Raiders football as we're just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's Minshew. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So no return on that punt. And that is where they'll start the next drive. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Oh, he dropped. He's off to the races. And they will score. It's an Atlanta Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Cool on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get into what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Minshew. He'll get this one to Adams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
39-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more.
Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hand off down to Robinson. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another carry for him. Robinson a 1st down and more. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. Cool on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders nothing. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. This offense getting all set for this series. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Able to hit Gallup, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Getting out to his left. Now here he goes. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. You got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
2 yards on the pickup.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
34-yard line.
Raiders trying to do some window dressing. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 34. Falcons getting close, and they take him down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the sixth team in the history of this game to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
He's got it at the 36. He manages 13 on this punt return. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, and he can't follow through. We had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbles it and drops it. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So they're left facing third and long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back-to-back carries here. A lot of grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Algier with another carry. And once again, he doesn't manage much. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Looks like they want to squeeze every point they can out of this game. Field goal team is out there. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.